One pan and zero cleanup. Let's get dinner done. We're making sheet pan chicken and veggies. I love it because we throw everything on a pan, pop it in the oven, and dinner's done. Hi, I'm Carrie with eatingonadime.com. We're on a mission to help families eat well on a budget. This does just that. My kids went crazy for this sheet pan dinner, and honestly, I can't stop making it. Now, you can find the full recipe linked in the description or just going by to our free website, eatingonadime.com. Now, before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe. I want you to be a part of our community. We are growing and we are loving sharing these awesome recipes with you. And if you love easy meals just like this, you might want to grab our digital cookbook. I've got it linked right down. It's Weeknight Winners, simple, easy dinners for busy weeknights. And I've got it on sale, linked in the description. First, preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Now we're going to make the sauce that we're going to drizzle all over the sheet pan once we get the veggies on there. We're going to start with a quarter cup of, oil. We got to have the oil. Then we have some minced garlic. You can do regular garlic that you mince, or you could just buy the pre-stuff. Either one works great. Then you need one whole lemon. We're going to zest this and juice this. Zesting it just requires a zester. You can get these really cheap at Amazon or at Dollar Tree. Then you're just going to run it through and kind of go around. You don't need a ton, but it adds a lot of flavor to this recipe by taking that time. Make sure you wash this lemon before you zest it too. So you just take it and you just kind of rub it back and forth. And you can see how that dark yellow is disappearing. That means you're doing a good job zesting it. Now, I'm not trying to do like a perfect amount of zesting, just zest however much you feel like it. It smells amazing, and then we're going to juice the rest. Now, if you're feeling really lazy or you don't have a zester, just skip that part and go straight to the juice. I really like anytime we're doing some kind of chicken marinade, we always have like an oil, and then we have like a vinegar or like a citrus. In this case, it's going to be the lemon juice. That's what makes the flavors just amazing. Love this juicer. It does such a great job. You get so much juice you don't have to worry about with lemons because they're seeds. You don't have to worry about them not coming out. Now let's just add a few simple ingredients. We have a half a teaspoon of black pepper and a half a teaspoon of salt. Love these seasoning containers. You've got to get some if you haven't yet. 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. If you don't have Italian seasoning in your area, we actually have a recipe for how to make your own. And then a teaspoon of onion powder. And remember, we already tossed in that minced garlic. And then whisk all the ingredients together. Take that mixture and set it aside. Now we've got to get our veggies ready. We're going to start with a pound of baby potatoes. We're doing the gold ones today, but the red baby potatoes are amazing as well. The thing I love about these is they're pre-washed usually, but you can still rinse them. And you just have, like, the skins are really light. So even people who don't like skins tend to like these because they're not as hard. And they're so easy to throw in a sheet pan. We don't throw them just straight on. I usually cut them in half or in quarters, depending how big they are. So now I'm just going to use my knife and quarter each of them. If they're really small, you can cut them in half, but a lot of recipes you'll find for sheet pan are going to have your potatoes cut in half, and then you're going to cook your potatoes and then throw in your chicken and everything like that. I don't like doing that. You guys know I want to just throw it in there. So by making the potatoes smaller, they'll cook up faster. So that way your chicken doesn't dry out. My little tip, that's why. If you want to be super lazy, you could honestly like throw in like those like frozen hash browns, the cubes, and throw those on there. I haven't tried it. It's not gonna be as pretty, but I still think it would be delicious. And then we're just gonna throw these on top of the sheet pan. Now we're gonna cut up some broccoli. We just need about 2 cups of broccoli florets. So I've got here to measure it out. You can also use frozen broccoli. If you're just give it a bang on the counter to break it up and then throw it on there. I've tried it both ways and it works great. I kind of like to cut, this is just my personal preference. I kind of like to cut my broccoli florets in half. I don't know why, but for some reason I like it like that. And we're going to do about 2 cups. But you do you. You can do them as small or as big. You can even leave more of the stock on. That's what's so great about this. Okay, so this is about 2 cups, a little more, but I'm okay with it. I feel like because these were bigger pieces, I'm going to do a little bit more broccoli on here, as you can see. So what I like to do on my vegetables is I'm pretty much just throwing on there what I think we'll eat. And I'm craving some more broccoli, so I'm going to throw a little extra on there. Now we're going to throw on a red onion. Now the fun thing about this, if you go to the recipe, you're going to see that we have lots of veggie options that you can use in this. So you can take the same recipe and swap up the veggies, and people are thinking they're eating a whole new dinner, but it's actually the same. I love that. Now I think I might just do, we're going to see once I chop it up, but this red onion is really big, so I might only do one. So we're going to see, but we're going to cut this into 1-inch pieces. You just want them like nice bite-sized pieces that will fit on your fork. And then we're just going to place them onto the sheet pan, separating them and sprinkling them throughout the sheet pan. And last but not least, we're going to add in our chicken. So I'm doing boneless, skinless chicken breast, and I'm going to cut them into 1-inch pieces, cubed basically. I'm just going to run my knife lengthwise and then across to get these cubes and sprinkle them throughout this sheet pan. You can do this recipe with chicken thighs, and if you would like, you could keep the chicken whole. I like you could just lay the chicken on top of there. Tried it both ways, but I like them in cubes because it's easy just to throw on a plate and then you just start eating. No knives needed for the sheet pan recipe. Now take that sauce, give it one more quick whisk in case anything's settled, and then we're going to drizzle it right on top. That lemon, it smells so good. Take your hands and just give it a quick toss. You can use a utensil if you want to, but I just want to make sure everything is coated in that flavor. Leave no chicken behind. Also, earlier I was talking about no knives needed. I was meaning like when you chop up the chicken now, nobody needs a knife at dinner. You can just like eat it on the go. It's super great for meal prep. This is an awesome recipe that reheats really well. Now, after I've tossed everything around, then I just lost the broccoli. Then I just spread it out onto the pan to an even layer. You will have some overlapping, but that's okay. Place it directly in that preheated oven and cook it for 25 to 30 minutes until the potatoes are soft and the chicken is cooked through. It's been 30 minutes, so now we're going to check it. You do want to toss it halfway through. I'm just going to put my digital meat thermometer and stick it in the middle of a piece of chicken and see, and of course it's over 165. And then I like to take a fork and just test my potatoes. If the fork goes in easy, then they're done. Like these seem just a little bit harder, so I'm just going to let it cook for another 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, a few more minutes and it's ready to eat. It smells so good. Now we're time for my favorite part. Eating it. Just scoop it up. You have a serving. Again, the thing I love about this recipe is that you can add whatever vegetables. I love adding some bell peppers. You could do green beans instead of the broccoli. Remember, you can do frozen. There's so many possibilities that you can do. Let's take a bite. Oh, that's good. You've got to make this. One thing I forgot to do was a lemon. I love squeezing fresh lemon right on top of it before you're serving it. It just really bumps up that extra lemon flavor. It's so good without it if you don't do it, but I highly recommend. It's just amazing. Okay, let me know in the comments below. Are you going to make this? And what kind of veggies will you like put in there? Are you going to stick to what we did, or are you going to try something new? So now we're going to take a bite of the broccoli and the potato. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any more of our family-friendly recipes. If you love easy weeknight, one-pan dinner ideas, make sure you grab our digital cookbook. It's Weeknight Winners. Oh, there was a fly. Get out of here. And that's on sale right now, linked in the description. Plus, you can grab this recipe as well. Thanks so much, friends, for joining me. Guys, I can't wait to hear from you and see what you think. If you end up trying this recipe and loving it, please leave a review because we love hearing from you. Okay, I am out of here. I will see you next time in our kitchen for another family-friendly recipe. And in the meantime, don't forget to eat at home by eating on a dime. Bye, friends.